Who want a ticket straight to them pearly gates?
The Tekken Talk ended a few hours ago and they revealed a lot of amazing things during the event, but also before the event as well. And there's probably going to be stuff happening after. So subscribe to the channel because I'm going to be covering everything. There's been some trailers, Alyssa, Zafina, Panda that I missed out on, and I'm going to cover those in another video and really dig deep into the lore and the details, not just the movesets. So that stuff's going to be coming soon, but let's focus mostly on what's happening in the Tekken Talk. They revealed Eddy as DLC, which is amazing, but you know, a reveal isn't right without criticism. Players are quick to, so on the stream, everyone was talking about how he looked a lot like Killmonger, just from the hair, the setup, just the whole aesthetic. When I looked on Twitter, it was a totally different discussion. Here's one tweet that kind of summarizes everything. It says, Tekken has fallen. Eddy Gordo has that overused braided haircut. Miles Morales has it. The character from, what is this, League of Legends has it. Basically, every modern black character has this. Man, good thing we have customizations. You could probably put on his normal hairstyle, then boom, good to go. Something else that I want to just give you guys a glimpse at because I think this screenshot is very interesting. I want to give a shout out to TNG Delay for sending me this. Basically what this person did is they looked through a lot of different screenshots, gameplays, and they just gathered all of the current ranks we have. There's a total of 30, and you can see here the ones that we have versus the ones we don't have. The red ranks will still go before a Mighty Ruler and Eternal Ruler. On this screenshot it's not there, but it will still be the same format. But also there's a new rank that was just revealed like a couple of days ago. We don't know actually where this would fall or like what the rank is because it's Japanese and it's very blurry as well, but it looks really cool. It looks really detailed. I'm guessing this is going to be one of the very high ranks like a Tekken God or a Tekken God Prime or something like that, right? But moving on once again, this is just something to keep an eye out for in the future. The Stream Awards. For the first time ever, you have a fighting game category. I just want to highlight this because this just shows like the reach, the growth of fighting games. Before it was not acknowledged at all, but now it has its own category. You're going to see like a Sonic Fox or like a Maximilian or someone win this nomination. Fighting games is definitely increasing, and with that growth you have crossovers. Now Tekken 8 is taking a page out of Street Fighter's book. Street Fighter did the Baki crossover, they did the Spy X Family crossover, not necessarily with DLC characters but just with skins and things of that sort. Tekken, even though they didn't go that much into detail, they did confirm that they're partnering with Chipotle of all things. So let's say you purchase in the app a Tekken, whatever, special item. They didn't say what it is, but when you buy that item through the app, you will get some kind of reward. And if I just had to speculate on what that is, maybe you'll get a code and then you enter that code into PlayStation, Xbox, or Steam, and then you'll get a free item, whether it's a customization t-shirt, maybe you'll get a burrito hat customization. It just seems like this is the start to something bigger and better. And depending on how successful this is, will dictate how much resources they're put into this. They also showed the character episodes once again, but one of the images out of all of them was new. It shows Jack 8 flying in the sky. It says the King of the Iron Fist tournament. The character who's watching the screen, it caught a lot of people by surprise. A lot of players thought that this was Lydia. You see the blonde hair, you see the headband, but this is not actually her. This character is a character who we kind of know very little about. We got some information in Tekken 8 about this character, but basically this is a scientist by the name of Jane. She is known famously for working hard on the Jack robots, and as a side project she was working on this upgraded model, Jack 8. Now I think there's only one in production because I only seen one that was walking with Nina. So she may have only created one of these, showed it to Kazuya. Kazuya was like, yes, I like that. We will use this one in battle. So she's probably watching Jack 8, her, greatest creation, participate in the King of the Iron Fist tournament. So that's probably what you're seeing play out here. Another major thing that was revealed, and this, bro, me personally, I'm not a fan of it. I was debating with the chat. The chat loved this, but me personally, I did not. If you pre-order the Deluxe and Ultimate Edition of Tekken 8, you get 72 hours early access to each of the DLC characters before their release. This is only for Season 1. So that's basically 3 days in advance you can play it. Now, I don't like this because this is basically FOMO. I think FOMO is a bad marketing practice and should not be celebrated, but Tekken fans as a whole was like, yes, I could play the character earlier than everyone else because I have the Deluxe and Ultimate Edition. I wonder if they will do something like this again for Season Pass 2, Season Pass 3, or if they will just leave it as Season Pass 1. Another thing that was very surprising, now we talked a lot about player match. I dedicated a full video to it. The website was recently updated, but here's something that I didn't notice. You will be able to have a full lobby with 16 players plus one, that one being a spectator. The spectator features more so for tournaments, you know, tournament organizers, online events. So that's kind of the developers learning from the whole pandemic online tournaments environment. You know how you will watch a tournament and there's like 2 minutes between each match? That won't happen this time around. And then the capacity being up to 16 players is amazing. 8 to 16, they doubled it. While we're on the topic of the Tekken World Tour, they gave us a look at which players won each event, and I just want to highlight how successful Arslan has been. He's won Evo Japan, Evo Vegas, and Combo Breaker all in the same year. But something that's never been done ever, and by the time you guys see this video, maybe it will be, but no one has ever won both Evos and the Tekken World Tour Finals. Will Arslan Ash be able to do it? Only time will tell. And on the topic of Arslan, he says, let's say you are in Heat. The game is too offensive. Personally, I don't like this game yet. The Heat system, he doesn't like it. You know, he's very defensive. He likes the spacing and whatnot. And Heat system was literally designed as a tool against him. The developers saw his playstyle, saw his defense, and also Knee and everyone who just has good spacing. And they literally created the Heat system, chip damage, all of these tools to counteract them. Will they alter the Heat? Because, you know, Arslan's a big part of Tekken now. So is Knee. So is all of these guys. Will they adjust the game to accommodate them? I don't know. One of the final things that I'll talk about in this video is the team breakdown in Tekken 8. You've seen a lot of different variations of this. We were very shocked to see Fang on Team Kazuya, Azuzina on Team Kazuya. I was predicting Dragunov and Brian Fury to be there definitely, but now you have a new person on the list seemingly out of nowhere. Martial Law was fighting Paul Phoenix in the trailer. That means he's on Team Kazuya. Now everyone's automatically saying it's because of money. Kazuya paid Azuzina and Law to fight for him, and then Feng Wei, he just has his own special agreement. We really don't know the details there. But that is a major head turner because, you know, Martial Law had the phrase, I don't like rich people. So for him to then turn around and be working with Kazuya, I don't know. I don't know what we'll have to see what this means in terms of story. I just wasn't expecting that. And this is definitely one of the biggest curveballs we were given before the game released. The opening cutscene was amazing. The music was amazing. The cinematography was also amazing. They had some Tekken 5 callbacks in there as well with the characters doing their fighting poses. Tekken 8 is going to offer a lot in just terms of like quality, content. You know, they're really pushing the bar, elevating it above and beyond that. Michael Murray specifically said that they put like the most amount of resources into story mode, and I can only imagine. And yes, there's been some things that leaked, some things that we weren't supposed to see, but really, bro, it extends far beyond that, and it's really going to blow our minds when we play and experience the full game. In this video, I just want to summarize the entire Tekken talk as best as possible. Like I said, I'll be doing more videos to follow up on everything that happened either now, before, or afterwards. Subscribe to the channel, more videos coming soon, but that's it. Thank you for watching, and bye-bye.